Hello. The song command does not work because I'm playing it through YouTube. This is not the Parappa the Rapper remix, but I think you could figure that out. This is Idolmaster music. How are you guys doing? I don't know why you're here. I just wanted to test out some settings for Resident Evil 3, which I'm gonna be streaming later. I just wanted to test out some stuff. Please bear with me, because I changed some settings around and I didn't want to start RE3 not knowing if my settings were good or not. You know, you don't want lag and it's better to just, you know, check if it works. Some people that are like professional streamers and like good streamers, they make actual test channels where they just stream randomly to. Just to be like, oh, I don't want to stream in front of my viewers if I'm just doing a test stream. But as you probably figure out with me, I don't give a shit. I just do it. Anyway, how are you guys? Are you guys doing well? Are you guys doing good? Asuka is scratching the floor. Unprofessional streamer. Unprofessional streamer. Unprofessional YouTuber. What the fuck else is new? We've known about this. Not news. Asuka, what do you... Hold on, let me put on some songs, some tunes. While I fiddle with some stuff. What the hell are you doing? She's just running across the floor right now. What keyboard is that? A loud one. Unprofessional but lovable and smelly. Hey, I'm not doing something. Stop. Stop. I'm literally just sitting here. Stop that. You quit that. You stop that right now. Fuck you, I do what I want. Damn. Bro, I am just sitting here. I'm just sitting here. I'm probably, I don't know. I'm gonna boot up something I have. Just to see how gameplay looks. Oh my god! S-M-E-L-L-Y. Oh, I'm not doing anything! I'm gonna put my phone away because it keeps buzzing. Leave! Get out of here! Oh my god. Thank you for that gift sub, and hey, thank you for your donations. Persona 5 roll a hype train? You're not gonna get that in here. Not for me, at least. I am excited for FF7 remake, though. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby! Let's see. Let's see, let's see. Oh. Should I just... I have my capture card plugged in. What is it plugged into? Is it plugged into my Switch or my PS4? I don't know, because it's behind me. Let's open up our capture card and see what it is currently plugged into. Because whatever it's plugged into, I'm playing games on that. Because I'm not getting up out of my chair. If you think I would move, you are dead fucking wrong. Minesweeper? I'm too small brain for Minesweeper. What is it? Oh, it's my Switch. One second. Hold on. I said I wouldn't get up, and then I got up anyway because I wanted to get my Pro Controller. I kind of don't want to play Animal Crossing because I literally just put it down before I went to go shower. Oh, I already did what I can in it. Kind of don't want to. Ow! Sorry, I was putting my hair up. What else do I have? What else do I have that I can offer you? I don't have a lot of fun stuff. Oh, we could have started Ryza, but I don't have it downloaded. How long would Ryza take to download? Probably long. Probably long. Probably long. I am gonna play RE3, but later tonight, not right now. We could play more Aisha, but then I have to switch and plug in my PS4. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. You motherfucker. No, 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 no. Don't yell at me. Oh, this is gonna take forever, dude. That's gonna take like half an hour. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. That's too big of a commitment. Should I just take the L and play Animal Crossing? What do I do? Reluctantly plays Animal Crossing, yeah. I mean, I can. I might as well. I probably have something I can do. Tuesday. British people be like, today's not Tuesday. Today's Friday. we'll just put up like a bit of Animal Crossing, even though I just I literally just turned it off before I went to go. I'm not gonna go for long anyway. I just want to see how it looks. Friday day, yeah. It's the one day that's fried. Let me switch over screens. Important question. What is everyone's... Oh, you probably don't. If you know at the top of your head, what is everyone's favorite, like, hour theme from Animal Crossing? I like the 5 a.m. song a lot, personally. Mainly because I hear it a lot. 5 p.m. 5 a.m. is GOAT, but I've never heard it in my game. Guess you're not a real gamer then. Let's switch over. There's one song that's really weird. I don't know what hour it is, but it's a weird fucking song. Ma'am, you have buns? I sure do. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about something. What are you thinking about? Yeah? Oh, do you want to move? Oh, real shit? Sorry. I get it. You know, I get it. Sorry, love you, but like, I get it. Bye. Bye. Bye? Sorry, bro. That one really hurts. Sorry. See ya. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Oh yeah, I unlocked terraforming, which is pretty nice. It's pretty epic, if I do say so myself. Look at my miles. Oh, I can... Kuma was really nice. I really needed tickets, like Nook Miles tickets, and Kuma gave me some, because she is very nice and a very good friend. I have a couple, I have miles now, Kuma, if you want me to give you some back. I think I have this. Okay, cool. No? Are you sure?
Damn BWTF, that wasn't cash money. Just like that.
Oh my god! Hey! Lobo's wearing glasses. I love you. 100% you are my fucking boyfriend. Awesome. This is my epic fruit. So over here, these are my oranges. This is the pears. I'm working on the pears. They're not all there. Apples. And these are peaches. And these are cherries. Ha ha ha. They're very beautifully organized. I'm very happy about that. Oh, do I have a... Oh, dang. I don't think I have a net with me even. I don't. Damn it. These are indeed cherry trees. It is the season. Oh, there's Kai! She's so cute! Look how fucking cute! So cute! I think my capture card looks really bright. Does it look bright on stream? Does everything look okay is my question. It is bright? I think that's my capture card being I mean, it's also the fact that it's like very blaring. It's sun and all that, but it does look bright on my capture card. Is everything else okay? Frame rate? No stutters? Nothing? It looks good on OBS for me, but it's always important to ask the viewers if it looks good. Yeah, just bright? Okie dokie. Stuttering a bit? Someone said stuttering a bit. Is someone else stuttering? Because in some cases it can be, you know, on your end? Yeah. No stutter for me. I want to move my house. My house is very awkwardly positioned. People, the majority of people are saying that there's no stutter, so... Where are you moving it? Just up. I'm gonna go over the stream again myself and watch it over and stuff and see if it looks good. If not, I'll just go back to my old settings. I just haven't been able to stream well in 1080p because of my internet, but now that my internet is not as crappy, I switched back to my 1080p settings. I want to put this house, my house, I want to put my house up here and like another house next to me? Like that. I have everyone else's house and like the museum and everything up here. All the way up here. Like there's a house, there's my Nook's Cranny. Oh. My houses, my Able sisters. And everything is just up there. Oh, sorry, Sky, I bonked you. I bonked you! What is your layout looking like right now? I'll bring up my map. My map looks like this right now. So I want to move the houses that are down here. Like Fauna's house I want to move. Fauna and Tammy's house I want to move. Becky's house I also want to move. I'm gonna, like, I want to get all my houses where I know I want them. And then I'm gonna add in some more, like, rivers and stuff. Once I know. Do I have my slingshot? I do have my slingshot. This is just an egg one, though. I don't really care about that. But I'll get it. Wow, really? That was what I wasted my last shot on, huh? Fucking egg. I'm gonna move this also, because that looks a little awkward. I have my, my campsite is up here. I'm gonna add a bunch of other, like, bamboo stuff up here and make, like, a tiny little bamboo forest or something? I don't know what to call it yet. I have an idea anyway. That's my plan. That's, yeah. I'm just chilling out. I've been doing work. Like, as soon as I got terraforming, literally the first thing I did was just, like, flatten my island. I was like, get these fucking cliffs out of here. I want this bitch to be flat. I have one cliff left, and it's over here. And it's because I wanted a waterfall down here. I want to put flowers like on here later on where I have my waterfall. And then this leads like all the way down along to where it opens up like out into the ocean. I'm gonna make more like rivers as I go. I'm gonna put my flowers on the cliff though. This is like the only one I cared about. Like the only cliff I kept was that. Everything else I just flattened it out. I was like, nah, not doing that. Is the stream dropping frames or is it just me? According to OBS, I am not dropping frames. So it could be on your end, or it could just be OBS not being right. It could just be OBS not being correct. But according to OBS, I'm not dropping frames. I'm also probably gonna put like another fountain or something in here. I'm debating removing these trees and just flattening out this whole thing, actually. I might just do that now, to be honest. Because I think this looks a little awkward. Because, you know, it's connected all the way here, and then you get here, and then it's like, brr, like, it looks awkward. I want all of this to be good. Let me eat coconut. Thank you. Where's my shovel? Babe, it's time for your earth flattening. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Coconut. Oh shit. Here we go. It's time to put on my funny little hat. Hold on. Check this out. Hell yeah, dude. Give me my helmet. Give me my stupid helmet. Yeah! And then I'm gonna get the pattern I want. There are a bunch of different towels and stuff you can get. That are all like really cute. It is tedious though to do this one by one. Like if you think this looks tedious, you are right. It is. It is very tedious. Yeah? Sometimes you just gotta eat a whole coconut. Don't worry about it. Did you learn Japanese by yourself or through school? Both. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Why do I keep doing that? Please don't. I just want to do it on the right square. Thank you. Boop. Boop. I wish you could just, like, hold and drag and, like, select multiple squares and just paint all of them or something. Please. But I gotta do like... No, I I stepped too far. Can you see a Japanese tongue twister? I am not good at tongue twisters, regardless of language. I'm bad at tongue twisters in every language. No! I went too far again. Ah, this is why it's tedious. And then I went around the corner. Can I please gently do that? Thank you. There we go. This looks a lot more clean. And then I'm gonna add trees along here as well. I don't know where to put these flowers yet. That's my problem right now, is just figuring out where I'm gonna put all of my flowers. I'm not sure. Sophie, what the fuck? Hello, Tyler. How are you? Why are you awake? Why aren't you in bed? I mean, hi, you're welcome, but like, why aren't you in bed? Where do you find the time to make it look this good? I don't have friends, Tyler. I don't do anything. Just kidding. Listen. I may or may not have just been having fun remodeling my island. I don't have another slingshot. I knew you were up playing RE3. That's why I thought you were asleep now, because you stopped streaming. Me and Tyler had very, very fun today. We had very fun. We had much fun. We watched anime. We watched anime. It was very fun. You let me know when you want to finish it, Tyler. What do you have for me? A shirt? Flight crew uniform. Thank you, Fauna. Which anime? We were watching Dorohedoro. What is this? Wow. Would you like a coffee? Or tea? Hello, can I get you some peanuts, perhaps? Would you like a slice of cheese? Just simply a slice of cheese? Whee! Would you like beef or chicken? Verdict, Dorohedoro slaps. You're right, Tyler. You are very right. I'm rereading it now. I'm rereading the manga. I've already read it, but I'm reading it again. I started from the beginning again. It's so good. About to watch Dorohedoro? Kuma, you can't! You are a baby! You can't do that. Don't angry bear me. You can't. Oh, my wolves. They are communicating. Should I check it out? Listen. I will yell about it all day. It's the best fucking thing on the planet. I love it. I love it. It's so good. But if you are, I'm gonna be real. If you are bad with gore and like body horror stuff in general, it's not for you. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's not for you. If you're like, if you're not okay with body horror and gore and blood, stuff like that, it's not a horror anime, but it has a lot of blood and a lot of gore and body horror. So if you're not okay with that, then don't watch it. But if you're okay with that, go ahead. Ta-da! Yeah, it's rated M for If you're young, you shouldn't watch this. If you can give an example, how is it compared to like Berserk? I read like the first couple of chapters of Berserk and then I dropped it because I don't really like Berserk that much. Which a lot of people yell at me for. I just don't like Berserk that much. So I wouldn't be able to tell if it's a lot like Berserk.
Yeah, 3 months.
Someone the other day asked if it's like... if you can compare it to JoJo? To which I said like, sort of. But JoJo also has a lot of specific and like really weird body horror. Where it's like... it's just like... not really, but I sort of get what you're saying. I don't think it's comparable really to JoJo because JoJo is so specific.
Here you go, dweeb.
But you know. That's only you? Yeah, that's kind of why I don't like Berserk. That's why I can't really vibe with it. Maybe thank you for gifting subs. What the fuck? What was that donation? Hello? That's not something acceptable to do just because you missed my birthday stream. What do you mean it didn't do nothing? Yes, you did. Yes, you fucking did. Jesus Christ. I'm not a dweeb. I'm not. I mean, Berserk has interesting stuff in it. And like, it's a very impactful work. Like, so many things have been inspired by Berserk and stuff like that, which, you know, is really cool. A lot of it I just can't handle. So, personally, I'm just not a fan, really. Dorohedoro, though, that shit slaps. Let me buy a slingshot, actually, because I don't want to waste my materials right now. I'm not huge on Berserk. What's everyone's thoughts on JoJo, though? I like me some JoJo. I enjoy JoJo. JoJo! And I also enjoy Dorohedoro. When you can't watch Dorohedoro with the homies because baby, we can watch something else, Kuma. It's okay. We can watch something else. I know nothing about JoJo and yet everything. JoJo is definitely also an acquired taste, I would say. Like, I completely understand when people don't like JoJo. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, man. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, how do you not get it? It's a masterpiece. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, okay. I just like JoJo because it's fucking weird. That's all you have to know, Tyler. That's all you need to know. JoJo's good, but you should try to not get close to the fans. Not trying to be an elitist, but it can get pretty annoying. I mean, let's be real. If you are letting any fan base get in the way of you enjoying something, whether that's a game, or an anime, or a manga, or a movie, or whatever, all you're doing is denying yourself of, like, a good experience. It's just like... hey, I really want to watch this thing. Oh, but the fans are so... Like, you don't have to talk to the fans. You don't have to be a part of the fandom or fan base or whatever. But if you're willingly not participating in something that you want to watch or read or play because you're annoyed by the fans, like, I don't know. You're just depraving yourself of something that you could possibly really like. That's my thought on it. I'm pouring myself a drink. Ow! I just slammed it into the fucking desk. Ugh. Top 5 anime? Oh, that's really hard. Well, a lot of stuff I like. I don't particularly like the anime that much, I guess, but... Like, I just like the work. It's like Dorohedoro. I like the manga, and so obviously I also like the anime, you know? Anime and manga that I really like. Dorohedoro. Monster. As in Naoki Urasawa's Monster. Ajin is really good. Golden Kamuy is really good. Mononoke is really good. Not the Ghibli movie. I mean, the Ghibli movie is also good, but the Monster or Mononoke anime is very good. The horror anime. What else? What else? Pum Pum! Pum Pum's good. Pum Pum's very sad. It's very upsetting to read, but Pum Pum is good. Still need to watch Monster. I've tried for years but never got past episode 3. Tyler, let's watch fucking Monster. Let's watch. I am down to watch Monster again. I haven't watched it in years. It's really long. Like, it's really long. But fuck, is it good. I know very few animes from, like, any original anime, except Space Dandy. Any original anime that was made after, like, 2010, I have, like, I'm gone. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is going on? Space Dandy is really good, though. I do love Space Dandy. I watched like 2 episodes of Parasite. I didn't really like it that much, so I did not continue it. It wasn't really for me. Are you gonna play RE3? Yes, but later, not now. Haikyuu. I don't watch a lot of sports anime, but I started watching Haikyuu, and I kind of want to go back to it. But I also feel like I should just watch it from the beginning, because I've forgotten a lot of it. I just like a lot of characters in Haikyuu. They're very sweet. I have not seen the live-action Ajin movie. How about Trigger stuff? I like Little Witch Academia. Pretty neutral on everything else that Trigger's made. Don't care that much for the rest of it. Don't think it's bad. Not saying it's bad. Just don't care about the rest of it, really. Cowboy Bebop is good. But that's also like, you know, of course it's good. That's like Samurai Champloo. Like, of course it's good. Everyone knows that. Gintama! I love Gintama. Gintama's very funny. Are you gonna read Tokyo Ghoul? No! I'm not interested in Tokyo Ghoul, like, at all. Shadow Mime, thank you for the Prime sub. I should get around to watching Promare. I've heard a lot of people say it's very good. Oh yeah, Mob Psycho. Absolutely. Mob Psycho is definitely, I would say, one of my favorite animes. I actually haven't read the manga for Mob, but I've seen the anime. It's one of my favorite animes. Really good. Ow. Sitting on my foot. I do want to start Azoken. I've seen so many people say good things about Azoken. I really want to start it. Really want to start it. Mob Psycho's so good, I actually like it better than One Punch Man. Me too! Me too! I still like One Punch Man, but I think... personally, I think Mob is better. Even though I still enjoy One Punch Man. I don't know anything about Dr. Stone. I've barely heard like any one of my friends talk about it. Psycho-Pass! First season is great! Anyway. Oh, good night, Tyler. Sleep well. Send me a message when you wanna finish it. Second season is whack. Good night. You're fucking right, Tyler. You're absolutely right. It is. We should not talk about the second season, no. Season 2 is cringe. Shut up. Konosuba. Konosuba is really hit and miss for me. Sometimes I think Konosuba is really funny, and sometimes I'm just like sitting there with a completely straight face, like, okay. It's really hit or miss. Favorite comedy anime? I do like Daily Lives of High School Boys a lot. That's probably my favorite, like, straight up comedy anime, I guess. But I mean, I also really like Golden Kamuy, even though it's not a straight up like comedy anime. It still has a lot of very funny bits in it. Yeah, same goes for Gintama. Gintama's also really funny. Nichijou? Nichijou was also really hit or miss for me. Like, some episodes of Nichijou are really, really funny, and other episodes I'm just like... nothing. Nothing's there. When are we finishing Kimi ni Toloke and Tonari? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we've started, listen, in our like group Discord that we have We've started several animes and not finished any of them. The only anime we finished was I think it was Bakano. I think it's the only thing we finished. We watched like an entire season of Kuroko. We watched all of season 1 and then a couple of episodes into season 2. But then we just stopped watching it. We watched a couple episodes of Michiko to Hachin, which is another one of my favorite animes. We started Kimi ni Todoke, did not finish that. We started Tonari no Kaibutsu-kun, did not finish that. Oh, I'm trying to think of more stuff. We started Golden Kamuy, did not finish that. I want to watch Golden Kamuy again. Golden Kamuy is very good. Golden Kamuy! Did you know that Kamuy is getting a 3rd season? Yeah! 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 Hinna hinna! I do not watch My Hero. I'm sure it's good, because I mean it's very popular, and usually things that are very popular are usually pretty good. Not into it, though. Mainly just because I don't like superhero stuff. Superhero stuff just like does not interest me, which is why I don't like My Hero. And I also don't like any like Marvel stuff or anything like that. I'm like, I don't... Nah. It's just boring. Like, that's like part of the reason why I could actually watch One Punch Man is because it's such a... It's a funny haha take on the genre. I can't watch Promised Neverland. I don't like it when children are put in like very harrowing and stressful situations. It just like stresses me out way too much. Way more than it's worth for me to watch it. It's just something I'm not comfortable with. Which is literally the exact same reason why I don't want to watch Made in Abyss. Did you watch Madoka? I did. I don't really like it. How about the Naruto's and One Pieces? I actually have never... I never finished any one of the big 3. I never got, like, big into any one of the big 3. Never got into One Piece. Never got into Bleach. Never got into... Naruto. No Naruto, no Bleach, no One Piece. No Dragon Ball also. Did anything with 9S bother you then? No, I mean, he's like older. I'm talking like children. Like kids. Not like 17-year-olds, but like children. I don't want to see children die or be in like very stressful situations. We're just interrogating you about anime. Well, I'm not doing a lot else besides that. Yeah, everyone watch Monster! Hell yeah! What was the first anime you watched? Probably Pokemon. Pokemon, okay, so Pokemon or Sailor Moon. Either Pokemon, Sailor Moon, or Cardcaptor Sakura were, like, one of those were the first anime that I ever watched. But if we're talking about me, like, I don't know, me watching anime because I'm like, oh shit, it's anime. You know? Because, like, when you're a kid, you're not like, oh, I want to watch anime. You're just like, I want to watch a cartoon. You know, like, you don't really, I don't know. I guess when I was older and consciously I was like, oh shit, this is one of those Japanese animes that I would like to watch. When I was in elementary school. Was I in elementary school? I think so. I think I was in 6th grade or something. I'm pretty sure. Me and my best friend, we watched D. Gray Man when we were really young. Which fucking slapped, by the way. I really like it. But I'm trying to, the first manga I read was Tokyo Mew Mew. And then eventually I watched the anime for that too. Once I figured out like how the internet works and you could watch anime on YouTube in like parts. Remember that? Is anyone I don't know if I'm just being like old. I don't know what the average age of my chat is currently. I don't know if you guys remember watching anime in parts on YouTube. But yeah, agree. Like sometimes you would have to look because you could only find the last part of an episode and with like Spanish subtitles. Ooh, ooh, baby, that was another time. That was another time. Isn't Tokyo Mew Mew getting a new thing? I've heard about that also. I sure hope so, because I love it. I absolutely love it. And the last episode is blocked somehow? Always like the last episode or the last 2 episodes were always just like for some reason missing a part or like gone. So you were sitting there like, fuck! I gotta watch the last one! Remember AMVs? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I also watched, oh, I don't know if, okay, I'd be like genuinely surprised if anyone in chat knows what I'm talking about. But I really liked Zombieland. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Maybe. No. I'm not. I'm not talking about Zombieland Saga. It's not called Land, it's called Lone. It's not Zombieland. It's Lone. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. It's very old. It's very old, but I liked it a lot. I have the whole manga, and I watched the whole anime.
Talking about
We are! Bunnerfson, thank you for the resub. There was an anime of it, and it looks kind of bad. It does not look good. I just remember... Because I used to really like Peach Pit. Like, way back. Because first of all, I really liked Rose and Maiden. When I was in middle school. I really liked Rose and Maiden, and then I really liked Zombie Lone, and I also really liked Shugokyara, and they're all made by Peach Pit. Because I used to really, really like Peach Pit when I was in middle school. I'm surprised anyone knows what I'm talking about. It's not a very well-known anime. Or manga, for that matter. Shugokyara. Shugokyara nowadays like activates my fucking fight or flight instinct. I see it and I'm like, oh, fuck. It's a lot. Looking back at it, I'm like, oh, this is a lot. Currently, I'm not watching anything. I mean, I just finished Dorohedoro, but... Currently, I'm not watching anything. I should watch Eizouken, but I'm not, for some reason. Do you have any guilty pleasures, Soph? I don't know. I can't think of something that I really like that's like low-key kind of bad. Cause I have really good taste. Oh, no, but like I don't know. I can't think of a lot of animes where like that I hear a lot of people say is bad, but I like. Like most of the shows that I like, the genuine, the public opinion of them is pretty good. Cardcaptor Sakura, are you trying to tell me that Cardcaptor is bad? Are you trying to tell me that Cardcaptor is bad, Kenobi? Cause we're about to fight. She was my first cartoon crush. Oh, that's so cute. I'm trying to think. What characters, what anime characters did I have a crush on growing up? What anime characters did you guys have crushes on growing up? Black Butler. I did watch Black Butler when I was in middle school. It was a lot to handle. Haruhi. That's interesting. Since she's pretty unlikable. Rukia from Bleach. That's understandable. I think a lot of people do like Rukia. It's true, it does make her more interesting. I like Haruhi as a character. She's just not very, like, likable as a person. Yoruichi is lit? That's fucking true, agreed. That is true. Hell yeah. I can't think of a... I'm sure I have one, I just like can't pull a specific one out of memory right now. So fact, so true. That's probably it, honestly. I probably did have too many of them. I can't like single out a specific one. Gintoki. How low does your standard have to be in men if you have a crush on Gintoki? I think you should raise your standards a little bit. Listen, I love him, but he's not really my crush. Don't laugh at him. I will. I think I will. It's not Sasuke, actually. 'Cause I don't even like Naruto. So if he has a crush on Dio, I mean I do, but that doesn't count as a childhood crush because I didn't watch JoJo when I was a kid. I'm trying to like pull out some deep memory. Honestly, can't really think of something. How about Usui from Maid-sama? Do not make me remember Maid-sama, please. Listen, I have watched so many awful like shoujo animes. Cause I am a big sucker for romance animes. And like I like a lot of shoujo manga, and I've watched so many bad ones where honestly, that's my guilty pleasure. That is 100% my guilty pleasure. Just like really just awful, just awful, shitty romance animes. That's my guilty pleasure right there. I like a lot of romance animes that are very, very cheesy, very bad. I do like a lot of otome games also. That is 100% my guilty pleasure. 1000% my guilty pleasure. 1,000,000,000% my guilty pleasure. For sure. Toradora is good. Toradora is definitely good. Toradora is definitely good. Oran is definitely good. Fruits Basket is also good. Ever seen Hyoka? Yes. I like Hyoka. Worst anime you've ever seen? That's hard because like I tend to pull out really quick when I don't like if I don't like where a show is going, or if I don't know, if I'm just not feeling it, I am super quick to drop stuff. So there's very few genuinely bad animes that I've actually dropped. Hold on, should I? No. I'm extremely quick to drop stuff. Bad stuff that I finished though. Well, no, I didn't actually finish it, but bad stuff that I've watched is like, I don't know, like Mirai Nikki, like Maid-sama, yeah, Mirai Nikki. I mean, like I said earlier, like I mentioned, I dropped Psychopath Season 2. Oh. Hey, cool. I pretty recently watched Juni Taisen. That wasn't great. I can't think of a lot of stuff. That's like, that I think back on it and I'm like, wow, that sucked. I love Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. Me too, but the thing about like Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei is that it's so... like so much of it just... like your enjoyment of Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei heavily depends on how much you know about like Japanese culture and media, like pop culture media and all that. If you don't know what they're talking about, everything in Zetsubo Sensei is just gonna fly over your head. Like you need to have a pretty broad knowledge about just like Japanese culture, customs, pop culture, all that to understand the jokes in Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, as well as just like the Japanese language. If you're not familiar, you're not gonna get a whole lot from it. Oh, Fauna's just giving me a bunch of stuff. It's the same with Pop Team Epic though? Not really. Well, the thing about Pop Team Epic is that it has some jokes. What is this? Oh, that's right. Like, Pop Team Epic has some jokes that rely on, you know... that's just like very based on Japanese humor or stuff like that. But for majority of the jokes, you can understand the joke. That's pretty cute. You can understand the joke even if you're not very well versed in Japanese culture. That's not the case with like Sayonara Setsubo Sensei, because like all of the jokes are about Japan. Like it's about poking fun at like Japanese culture and customs and all that. And like if you don't know anything about that, you're not gonna get any of the jokes in Sayonara Setsubo Sensei. It's the same thing with... Hold on. Why am I cannot remember the name. Why can I not remember the name? Wait. Is that what it's called? Hozuki no... Oh... Yeah. Hozuki no Reitetsu. Is a really good anime that is super, like, it's about Japanese, it's about religion, it's about, like, culture. It has a lot to do with Buddhism, it has a lot to do with Shintoism, and if you don't know anything about that, you're probably not going to understand a lot of it. There's just so much, like so many of the jokes and so many of the references and everything, and the characters are based on Shintoism and Buddhism and like stuff like that. So, you know, if you don't know a lot about that, a lot of the stuff in that anime is just gonna go like completely over your head, which is also the reason as to why a series like that can't really be localized. I mean, you would, if you would bring it over, let's say you would dub a show like that, you could bring it over. So I'm gonna put my controller down because I'm rambling. You got me rambling now. if you bring a show like that over to, like, the West, let's say, hey, we're gonna make a dub of this show, or whatever. Cool. You could bring it over, and you could just straight up translate it, like, word for word, a Google Translate style, like, translation of it. Just be like, bop, 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 word for word. And not try to localize any of the jokes or whatever. You can just straight up dub it. Just put English voices over it. Don't change the jokes, just like translate them as they are, literally. Like that. That's one way of doing it. Where, you know, no one would really gain anything from that. Like, at that point, just read the subtitles, you know? Like, if you have trouble reading subtitles, pause and, you know, read the subtitles. It just would not work. On the other hand, you could bring it over and localize it, and you could just change everything. Take out all the jokes and references that are, you know, related to Japanese culture, pop culture, all the, like, everything about Shintoism, Buddhism, like, bye. We can just take all of that out of the show, and we can put in references that will be more funny and jokes that'll work in the West. Great, cool, awesome. Let's just remake the whole thing. Awesome, cool, shit, epic, whoa, now we have a dub that makes sense over here in the West. But the problem with doing something like that is that you're basically just, like, erasing the entire point of the original work. You're taking away all of what makes the show the show. In the case of something that it's so deeply rooted in the culture, like Sayonara Setsubo Sensei or Houseki no Reitetsu, where it's like, this is a show clearly, like, a work clearly made for a Japanese audience. It's really strange. Because it's so clearly made for, like, it's so clearly intended for a certain audience that bringing it over and trying to translate it is just, like, impossible. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk so long about that. Yes! Judgment did do that, and it's fucking amazing. So Judgment has Judgment has one set of subtitles that is accurate to what is being said in the English dub of the game. So if you play the English dub, you're gonna get subtitles that match what the characters are saying. But then if you're playing the game in Japanese, you can choose to have a more accurate translation to the Japanese script. So you won't, because a majority of games will just, even if you have dual audio, even if you have Japanese audio and English audio, the English subtitles for the Japanese voices will often just be the dubbed subtitles, but brought, you know, over the Japanese audio. So a lot of the times it won't be accurate at all. But the Judgment did that. Thinks they did that. Like, it's an extra step, obviously. It's a lot more work, but, like, ooh, I wish more games did that, because it's really good. Very cool, very good. Thank you, Judgment. Claps. Claps all around. Thank you, Judgment. I didn't want to go on about that for so long. The problem with subtitles happens a lot in Germany, to the point where the translation is completely different from what's said in Japanese. It's frustrating. Well, the thing is, like, when something is being localized, something being localized is not the same thing as something being translated. A work being localized and a work being translated are two different things. And when you are taking a work, anything, whether it's a movie or a you know, game, anime, whatever, if you are taking it and you are localizing it, you need to make it at least comprehensible for the country that you are, you know, selling it in, basically. So it has to be understandable, it has to be good. Like, it's difficult because you have to make it, like, it can't just be, no localized game is ever a completely direct translation of the original script, because it just does not sound good. It doesn't sound right, it doesn't make sense to have a direct translation between languages. Derps, thank you for that donation. Thank you. A direct translation would not work. It doesn't make sense. It's like so many little, like, languages are so, they're so different. There's so many hidden, like, little tiny little things in every single language that's like hard to translate or stuff like that. Like, this is, it's hard. I don't know. I'm really interested in stuff like this because I actually wanted to work in that field for a long time. So this stuff is really interesting to me, but like, there are so many tiny little things in languages that either do not sound good when translated to another language, or just do not, I want that balloon, or just do not make sense. Like, anyone, if you see anyone say like, oh, I wish they just directly translated this movie or game or whatever, I just want a direct translation. Like, no, you don't. If you do not speak... Knit cap with ear flaps? What? If you do not speak the language that, you know, it is getting... something is getting translated from, trust me, you don't want a direct translation. Oh, I'm still in construction mode. I mean, obviously, the ideal thing is for a localized work to have a translation that is accurate, as well as just comprehensible and still sounds good and makes sense for... Oh, that's pretty cute. For whatever country it is being exported to. Like, there are, I can think of several, you know, like little hints and like nuances and little jokes and stuff in Swedish that do not translate to English or like any other, like puns and stuff that just do not translate well. And if someone were to take a Swedish work and translate stuff, like, no localization is ever a direct translation of a work, because it does not work that way. No languages can no languages can be just directly like Google translated, just like, let's ship it out, it's good. We Google translated the entire video game script and now we're just putting it in. Awesome, cool. Time to ship this game out. Like, that's not how it works. That wouldn't sound good. I lost track of what I was even talking about. That's a very good example, Gree. In Swedish, we have a word, which is lagom. And it's like the only way you can translate it is, it's a word that is used to describe when... when a quantity of something is like just right. Just where just enough. Like, oh yeah, that's just enough of this thing. Then it's lagom. And like that's not a word that exists in English. And it's like kind of hard to explain. because it sounds awkward when explaining it. I'm just like, it's when something's just enough, just right, like whatever. It's not the same as perfect, and it's not the same as correct. It's like, you can't... It's not a word that can be accurately translated with something like perfectly. Like, it's not... There's no single word equivalent in English that can be translated to. That it can be translated to. Ideal is pretty close, but that's also not really the same thing. Don't say Kino. Do not say Kino. It does not mean Kino. Stop it. It's just an example of like how a certain word just cannot be translated in, like, it can't be just Google translated and be like, yeah. Oh, Chapel, that's really interesting. That's cool. I mean, yeah. And just besides language stuff, there's also just a lot of, not even just language stuff specifically, but it's how we express ourselves in different languages as well.
Have one year of my monies. Also, translations can be really hard. In Maltese we have some phrases that are so obscure that it's almost impossible to explain them in English.
See? This is where we're at. I can see your toes. Thank you for the resub. Ow! It's always funny seeing how people translate the Kansai dialect into English. It is! I think they did a very good job in the Yakuza series. I think, like, Majima's character is very well... Like, you get a very good grasp of his character by the way that they translate him in English. It's extremely... I mean, Yakuza in general just has very good localization, but... You really understand the type of character that Majima is from the way that they translate his dialect. It's very cool. It's interesting. Languages are very cool. Very interesting. So in conclusion, I don't have a point. I don't have a conclusion. In conclusion, wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. In conclusion, don't be too hard on yourself. No. Don't be too hard on localizations, but also take into account that, you could be like, hey, I don't really know if that was what they said, and then you can, look into it. But also be mindful that localization isn't always the easiest job to have. That was my point. No, listen, I had a point. I had a point. I just did not. I didn't know how to round it up. You should do a stream where you teach us Swedish. No. One day. The thing is, people ask me like, can you do a stream in Swedish or in Japanese or something? But like, you guys wouldn't understand what I'm saying. Like a majority of you guys, if I'm speaking Swedish or Japanese or anything, like a majority of you guys would not understand what I'm saying. So like, what's well, we can't even communicate. We can't even talk. What do we? It doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. It's like, it's not even like a 50-50% people would understand. It's like 10% of like the people watching would probably understand what I'm saying. That's it. Ni hao ma? Han hao ni na. Agree, shut up. I'm not gonna do it. I'm fighting the good fight here. I mean, I wouldn't mind saying it because very few people would understand. So it wouldn't matter. The like 4 Swedish people that are in here would understand, yeah. Say it so I can laugh. Ron Carr Snow Pen. Is that good? You're laughing now? Fuck you. When you say those 4 words in English, it sounds like a phrase in Swedish. That is very funny. Can you read Japanese? Yes, my kanji is getting rusty. Someone needs to brush up on their kanji. On their kanji. I can pronounce things well in Japanese, but I can't speak it, only basic sentences. That's a start. That's a start. Language is a long process, you know. Learning a language is something that you're not gonna learn it in a day. It's gonna take a long time. And you also need to keep practicing it, because if not, you're gonna get worse and worse. Because that's what's happening to me. Honestly, you should do not. I don't know anyone in here who's currently learning Japanese. Do not start trying to learn kanji. That is just like, no. That's like, no. If you try to start learning kanji, you are going to overload your brain. That's like the worst possible way that you can study Japanese. It's just like open a textbook and try to learn kanji immediately. 100% I stand by this. Learn hiragana first. Learn hiragana, learn katakana, and then go into kanji, like once you feel comfortable. Like if you... No. That's not... No. Starting with kanji is like the worst way that you can study Japanese. It's not good. Even Japanese people can be rusty on their kanji? Yeah. Yuji, I can read that. If you know Chinese already, your knowledge on those characters betrays you. That's true. That is true. Sophie's big brain tips. It's just like, ooh, That's the one advice I'll give to you. Do not try to start learning kanji. Like, no. Fat no. It's gonna be so hard. I would say once you learn hiragana and you can like comfortably and confidently write and read in hiragana, you should move over to katakana and then eventually kanji. Like once you feel comfortable with it. Because starting out with kanji is gonna... Oof! That's gonna overload your brain. Like all of my work, when I was first learning Japanese, all like worksheets and stuff, all of them that I that I did were in hiragana, like no kanjis at all. Just because I wanted to, because if you're trying to learn a language like Japanese, like trying to learn all of the, all writing systems like at once, that's gonna overload your brain. You're gonna start mixing them up. And kanji is just gonna like not stick at all. Just work through it piece by piece. Start with hiragana, katakana, and then kanji. I personally started with katakana first, then hiragana. I mean, that's fine. The reason I recommend starting with hiragana first is just because it's more commonly used than katakana, really. Because like... katakana is just mainly used to write foreign words. Hiragana is like the easiest thing to learn at first. How about this? Ooh. No. No. I don't even want to guess. I don't even want to guess. I don't even want to guess. I read that in Chinese and I went I'm too scared. Well, okay. If you would have given me like a pen and paper and like 15 minutes, I probably could have figured it out eventually. 50 minutes. I'm being very cocky. Give me half an hour. My kanji's getting horribly rusty. How did you learn Japanese? I learned it at home and then in school, and then I kept studying it at home. In conclusion, languages are very scary. No, they're not! No, don't say that. That makes me sad. Languages are very fun. They're extremely fun. I love languages. Language is so cool. Languages are so cool. They're so cool. They're so cool. Any language you want to learn, like besides the... I've been trying to learn Korean, but... oh boy, is it hard. Oh boy, is it difficult. I found Korean easier than Japanese. It's definitely easier than Japanese. I have... the thing for me in Korean is that I think it's really difficult to pronounce things in Korean. Like, I hear any word in Korean and I'm like, oh.
But that's just neat work.
Like, I mean, cases like that also. I think that's pretty common, actually. Thank you, Reese, for the resub. It's really kind of... I think in a lot of cases you can get kind of bored, I suppose, of your own language that you know and you're like, oh, this other language sounds so much cooler than my language. I think that can happen a lot. So you can kind of like fall out of love with your native language, I guess, because other languages sound cooler or more appealing. What is difficult about Korean? I just think the pronunciation is very difficult. I walk into the Korean barbecue place and I say, 안녕. And then I sweat. Just kidding, I would never. I would never be that person. I would never walk into the sushi restaurant in downtown Stockholm and go, oh, konnichiwa. May I please have some sushi? I would never. It has to be in like a really American accent. Oh, is this my sushi? Wow, arigatou gozaimasu. Wow. Chou oishii desu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Sorimasen deshita. How did you lose your accent, Sophie? As an American, I struggle to tell that you are not one sometimes. I think, personally, I think I have an accent still. I can tell more than other people can, I suppose. It's not something I consciously do. Like, I didn't practice to get rid of my pronunciation. I didn't specifically, like, sit around and try to, like, get rid of my accent. It's just something that I don't know. Not to, like, fucking toot my own... What is this? Not to... Oh, wait, that's cute. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I have a pretty... Like... I'm sort of naturally mumbly as a person, regardless of what language that I'm speaking in. But... specifically for, like, when I'm learning new languages and stuff, I have a pretty easy time understanding how things are said. Like, pronunciation comes pretty natural to me. When I'm learning new languages, even though, like, you know, sometimes you do say stuff incorrectly and that just happens. Because, like, I say things incorrect. Of course I had to bite my tongue trying to say I say things incorrectly. I say things... Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I say things incorrectly in English all the time. I say shit incorrectly in Swedish all the time. Like, I say things incorrectly in Japanese all the time. It just happens. People are not... People are not robots. Sometimes you slip up and you say something weird. Because you don't know how to use your mouth. But yeah. The thing is, when you're learning a new language, it's extremely... Like, one of the most important parts is that you are not afraid to practice speaking the language. Because that's the part of that a lot of people are uncomfortable with. Like, someone can learn a language for years, and then they're still afraid to speak. Because, and that's not always a case of, you know, I'm not blaming the person for that. Because it's scary, it can be scary, because you're afraid of sounding stupid, or you're afraid of messing up, and you're afraid of getting laughed at, or whatever. And it can be scary. But it's extreme, like, I cannot stress this enough, it's extremely important to, one, listen to native speakers. Listen to native speakers when they are speaking, how they sound. And second of all, to practice speaking the language yourself. And don't be afraid, like, don't be ashamed of having an accent. If someone laughs at you for having an accent, they're a fucking asshole. Like, they're just a dick. They're an actual dick. Like, not everyone, especially considering, like, so many languages have so many different just sounds and stuff like that. And if you are learning a language that is completely, like, removed and that is so far from what your language sounds like, and you try to learn that language, you are bound to have an accent. So, like, if pronunciation is not something that comes naturally to you, you are most likely going to have an accent. And there's something wrong with that. An accent is not... It doesn't mean you're worse at the language. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you're bad at the language. It just means you have an accent. Having an accent does not equate to not knowing the language. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, please do not be afraid or ashamed of practicing a language, because it's very important. And I mean, yeah, take that into consideration. A lot of people find accents cute and attractive. You know? There's a difference between having an accent and speaking broken. Well, I mean, there's a problem, really. Like, the only time when I would say that it's a problem is if you cannot understand the person. Like, then it's a problem. If their accent is, like, so heavy, or that, you know, they're mispronouncing words and stuff like that, where you just cannot understand them, then it becomes a problem. And if you find that you just started practicing a language and people are struggling to understand you, not like just, haha, you have an accent, but like people are like, I don't understand what you're saying because of your accent, then it's something that you have to practice. And like, you know, really spend a lot of time practicing. But if you just find that people still understand you, don't let people make you feel bad because you have an accent. It's not cool. It's not cool. Sophie's accent appreciation stream, bus stream. Hell yeah. It just makes me sad. Like, I absolutely understand where people are coming from when they say, I am afraid to talk because I have an accent. Like, I don't want to speak in English or any other language because I have a really ugly accent, or like I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be laughed at because I have an accent. That makes me really sad. But I also understand where that person is coming from, because no one wants to be laughed at because of the way they speak. That's a really mean thing to do. Exactly, that's the bad thing also. Like, you get caught up in this loop of, again, not using the language and not practicing to improve your accent because you don't want to speak. And you get trapped in like this loop of, I'm not practicing speaking the language, therefore I'm going to have this accent, which makes me not want to speak the language. It's an evil cycle. It's not good. It's not good. But again, like I said, I understand where people are coming from. It's just a matter of being brave enough to break out of that circle. Chris, thank you for the resub. I'm more afraid of not having the right word. I don't really care about the accent. In a lot of cases, most people will sort of understand what you're going for. Like, you know, if you're just missing a certain word, you can be like, well, you know, the thing, and if you're, you know, if you're good enough at the language, you can sort of explain what you are going for, and then someone else can, like, kind of fill in and be like, oh, do you mean this? And you can be like, yeah. So, you know. But I understand how it's jarring. It is jarring to speak in a language that is not your mother tongue. Or, well, not for everyone. Not for me, but, I don't know. It's weird. I'm so used to using English at this point to where I'm like, what? You want me to speak Swedish? What language is that? What? What's going on? What's happening? What? Swedish? What's that? Who even speaks that language? What even is that? Don't know her. Never knew her. Let's all speak Finnish. Perkele. That's all I know. Yksi, kaksi, kolme. Suomi perkele. That tweet is so fucking funny. I saw that this morning. It's so funny. Brits get mad and be like, "Are you fucking stupid?" It's so funny. Are you fucking stupid? Oi! Let's all speak in our native language. Actually, I kind of want to see how that goes. Okay. Okay. Everyone in chat, for just like, let's take like a minute. It's time for all of us to write in our native languages. Okay, go. Oh wait, no. That doesn't mean I have to do it. That doesn't. Me having to do it is not part of the rules. I'm not gonna speak Swedish. Oh my god! Whoa! What is happening here? What's going on here? Oh my god! Oh my god! Whoa! So many languages! So many! Whoa! These are so many languages. This is surprising. I'm seeing some. Whoa! Whoa! I'm seeing so many. Whoa! I don't even know like half of these. This is what? This is whoa. Whoa. This is crazy. You should get the Twitch add-on that lets you see the countries of viewers. Really? There's an add-on for that? That'd be super cool. That's so cool. So many people. Is that Russian? I think so. I see German. I saw Korean. I saw Japanese. I think. Yeah, I did. I saw Chinese. I'm seeing so many languages. I'm seeing so many languages. It's going way too fast for me to actually read any of it. But I'm seeing a lot of languages go by. This is so cool. You guys, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me you knew languages. Have you guys been keeping this from me? Have you... You guys. We smart. Smart. Big brains. You never asked? I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't until now. You guys are so smart. Make a language pool? I don't know. I mean, that would be very difficult to include like every language. That would be very difficult. We are polyglot all together. Everyone, just all of us, we should all just get into like a study circle for like 6 months, and we all just teach each other's languages, and then we'll all walk out of there as polyglots. It'll be awesome. Who's in? Come on. We'll do like a boot camp, a training camp. It'll be awesome. Awesome. We will all mix up different languages then. Probably. We're gonna walk out of there like every word in our sentence is gonna be like a different language. You would have to show your face then? Oh fuck. It's okay, I'll wear a mask. Gas mask, yeah. Isn't it crazy that people from all over the world is watching the stream? It really is. Like, it doesn't really put it into perspective. Like, until you do stuff like that. Because I was like, whoa. Like, I would assume, because everyone, you know, everyone's speaking English. I'm like, okay, I would assume a majority of people are American. But then, that's so, like, that's stupid of me. Because then when I actually ask, it's like, no, bitch, check this out. Whoosh. And you're just like, you're like showing off. And I'm like, wow. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts. Pretty nutty.
Hey, Sophie.
Hey, Sai, thank you for the resub. How you doing? Is speaking one's native language really showing off? I think so. I mean, you learned it, didn't you? Did you not? Did you not learn it? I think it's showing off. Everyone typing English is like Soap not speaking Swedish. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. No one's gonna understand me if I do. Like, a handful of people are gonna understand me if I do. It's not gonna make sense. Autumn Hees, thank you for the Prime sub. People still want to hear it? Why? 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 I want to hear you speak Swedish. 'Cause it's cute? I do not think Swedish sounds cute. No Swedish talk from Swedish lady. No Swedish talk from Swedish lady. I do feel like I cheated you guys a little bit. Because I asked you guys to do it and I didn't do it. Speak Swedish for at least 1 minute, please. I wouldn't have anything to say though. How am I gonna communicate with you guys? I can't even communicate with you guys if I do it. Nibbles, thank you for the Prime sub. Just answer English questions in Swedish? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make no dang sense. Just act like you're responding to us, but do it in Swedish. Hold on. Let me get my phone. I'll do it for a minute. I'll do it. I'm putting on. I'm doing this for a minute. Just because you guys were so kind and went along with my request, I'll do it for a minute. Okay? Exactly 1 minute, not 1 second more. I have my timer right here. Okay? I'm gonna count down from 3, and then I'm just gonna speak Swedish. I'm just gonna reply to you guys in Swedish. It's not gonna make sense, but you guys asked for it, okay? I'm gonna I'm gonna count down from 3, okay? And then I'm gonna start a minute. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Okej. Så. Jag vet inte. Jag tror inte jag... Favoritmat. Jag vet inte. Det känns jättekonstigt! Vänta, det går för fort! Vänta! Det går för fort! Jag fattar inte, jag hänger inte med! B... Va? Chatten går för fort. Jag hänger inte med. Vad händer? That was a minute and 5 seconds. The chat was going way too fast. I couldn't keep up. Chat was going way too fast. I could not keep up. I got someone asked me for my favorite food and like my favorite band straight off, and I was like, I don't know. It was going too fast. I couldn't reply to anyone. It was going too fast. Screaming is not included. B is in Swedish. B. Bleh. Matos, thank you for the gifted sub. Bog. Hell Challenger, thank you for the resub. I'm very embarrassed for like the 3 Swedish people that are in my chat right now. Please don't laugh at me. B. I missed what happened, if that's any consolation. Hell yeah, Og, that's what I want to hear. Grease, shut up! Shut up right now! It was like 90% nonsense. Because the chat was going too fast for me to read it and translate it from English in my head and then also reply in Swedish. It was going too fast. Chat was going too fast! I couldn't do anything. I was overwhelmed. B. Chat is not too fast, you're just too slow. I mean, you don't have to say it. We all know it's true, you don't have to say it. That was a lot. That was a lot to handle. I'm not doing that again. Other languages are cancelled. No Japanese. Oh god, definitely. No, 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 no. No, no, I'm not. Then I'll embarrass myself even harder. It'll just be another minute of me panicking. What are your inner monologues / thoughts in English or Swedish? It's like a mix. Basically. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's really just a mix of everything.
Jag vetted.
I like how text-to-speech read that. Jag vet inte. Very cool. Thank you for the donation. Aura, aura. Shut up, Og! Shut up! Shut up! B. Just sing baka mitai? That's not speaking, though. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'll do 1 minute of German where I just say Guten Tag over and over. That's all I know. So the one thing over and over. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Shit. I took German for 3 years. You really cannot tell. Guten Tag. Entschuldigung. Guten Tag. That's all I can say. Shit, you mean Scheiße? Yeah. Mandarin for 1 minute, let's go. Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. Mao. 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 Pee pee. Pee pee. 我爱你。屁屁。我爱你。屁屁。你好。猫。That's all I know. That's all you remember, huh? No. 兔子，兔子，可爱，可爱。Listen, I'm blinking. I'm blinking right now. I'm blinking hard. 我的名字是 Sophie. Pee. Do you know any French words? Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. I can't do the French. It makes my mouth hurt. Are you gonna be playing RE3 today? Yes, but like way later. Way later. Way later. I watched the what's it called again? The Aristocats movie. I watched that in French a long time ago. And I remember the Scales song. I don't think I remember it anymore, but I used to know it. In French. Not the Cats movie, the Aristocats. Like the Disney one. It is a Disney one, right? The Scales and Arpeggio song. Yeah, the Do Mi So Do Do So Mi Do song. I used to know it in French. A long time ago, because I watched that French. Wow. I watched that movie in French. Because I was trying to learn it when I was in middle school. I don't think I remember it anymore, though. It starts with the Do Mi So Do Do So Mi Do. Which, I mean, I would assume it does in every language. This is a good stream, is it? I don't know about that. I'm happy if you guys are having fun. It's funny because I don't remember. I don't know that song in either English or Swedish. For some reason, I remember it in French. Don't know why. My sister knows the song in its entirety, but you know Spanish. Oh, makes sense. Chill stream to listen to while learning. Awesome. Song is a banger? It is a bit of a banger. Vibing. Literally vibing. It's interesting when some dubbed songs can be preferred to the originals. Yes. I have that. Well, that could probably just be because I grew up with it, but I was literally gonna say that one, Gree, Hellfire. Hellfire is really cool in Swedish, and it has like a flair to it that when I heard the English one for the first time, I was like, this isn't as cool. But that could also just be because I like the Swedish one a lot. I didn't grow up with Swedish Notre Dame, but the Swedish version is really good. Yeah, exactly. Super good. Sophie, what 14 server do you play on? My main is on Ultros, but I also have an alt on Fairy. Womp Boom. 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 I used to be obsessed with those. With those, you know those compilation videos on YouTube where they take they take a bunch of Disney songs and they're like, what would this sound like if it was sung in the native language where the story takes place? It's super cool. I like those a lot. They're very interesting to hear. I think they're neat. Whoa! I just hit my glass. Whoa! The JoJo video where everyone speaks their native language. Ooh. It's very good. I enjoy the DMC video in Spanish also. I'm actually gonna go buy a net. Let me go buy one. Let me go buy one. Let me go buy one. I don't know why I said it like that. Wow, look at this trash can. I'm gonna shove you in it. Okay, No, not you guys. I was talking to Timmy and Tommy. Listen, they can both fit in there. Look how tiny they are. Be nice to Tim Tams. Be nice to them, what the fuck? Yeah, I guess. Let's learn Animal Crossing speech. Not again. We're back in this loop. Fire set. Very good. Have you done any voice acting? No, I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act, as in I don't know how to behave, and I also don't know how to act, as in I don't know how to do acting. Who's that chicken?
Look at all those chickens.
Don't make fun of my chicken. I lost my chicken. Fauna!
Hello.
Hello. Ma'am, I don't know what Fauna thinks about you, Yai. She's drinking the vacation juice! Hell yeah, dude. Hello. Oh wait, you don't have anything. Never mind. I already checked your store today and you have literally nothing. Fauna was talking about you, dude. Who's your favorite villager, Sophie? Felicity. The only, like, Kanopi, like the only times where I've done any voice acting, I'm putting that in, like, quotation marks, is when my friends have been like, hey, I need you to do a funny voice for my video, can you do that? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. But I'm nowhere near someone who can voice act in any kind of... Hello? Hello? Okay, guess I'm fucking stupid. Did they give you coin? No, absolutely not. It's just for my friends. I would not tell my friends to pay me for me doing stupid voices for them. I would feel way too bad. Like, my voice acting is not something that people should have to pay for. Me doing a funny haha voice is like, I'm not gonna demand people pay me for that. It's just me speaking into my microphone and going like, I'm not an actor. It's not like they're hiring an actual actor to do stuff. It's just like my friends going, hey, can you say this? But like in a funny way. And I'm like, okay! Like, that's it. It's not like something that they should be paying for. Deja vu. Zoom. And why do you pay for your friend's art? Same thing, basically? No, not at all, as a matter of fact. Like, if someone's good, if someone has, like, art commissions up, and, you know, they are an actual artist that spends a lot of time creating art, making art, coloring art, drawing art, that is completely different. You know, if someone, like if Tyler, for example, is like, hey, I need this one line in a video where you say this one thing. I need you to say like, haha, pee pee poo poo, funny thing. Like, as a 10-second voice clip. I'm not gonna be like, okay, pay me. Like, I would never. That's not something that people should pay for. That is very different from me messaging my friend, even if it's my best friend, like, and asking them, hey, can I have this fully, like, drawn out piece of fucking art that you've made and put a lot of effort into? That probably took you hours to create with your own beautiful hands. I would not just take that and be like, well, we're just friends, right? Like, you could just give this to me, right? We're friends. Why are you making me pay you? I don't wanna. Whatever. I think they meant like voiceover on a professional level, but that's what I'm saying. I cannot provide voice acting or voiceovers on a professional level, which is why I would not want to be paid for it. I would not feel right being paid for it. It's not like I'm saying that voice actors shouldn't be paid. Listen, I'm not a crazy person. If you're working with an actual professional and a voice actor, of course you should fucking pay them. I'm just saying, like, me personally, my services within voiceovers or voice acting should not be something people should have to pay for. Because I'm not an actor, as a matter of fact. I just like doing funny voices every now and then for my friends. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute! So cute! Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in just chatting because I'm not really playing the game. I'm not doing much. Like, I was literally... Okay, hold on. I want to sit down with Fauna. I just want to vibe with Fauna, honestly. We're vibing. She's having some vacation juice. No! What the fuck? Don't leave! Bruh. Bruh. I sat down and she left. Bruh. What the fuck? Fauna, how can you do this? Whatever. I'm gonna sit over here without you. I don't need you. I don't need you or your vacation juice. I'll sit over here by myself. I think she did that, yeah. Vibes ruined. She like puts on a pair of sunglasses and leaves. Ugh. This bitch again. Oh shit, it's already 2. I'm probably gonna end off here. Just so I have time to rewatch the stream and look at the footage and stuff. Before getting ready for RE3 later on. I'm gonna have me something to eat, and then I'm gonna take a nap. But way later, probably tomorrow, my time, because it'll be during the night. But it'll still be today for, I guess, a lot of American viewers. Though, I mean, I guess I learned today that a majority of you are not American. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it won't be in like 2 hours. It'll be a while. It'll be a while. I'm gonna have dinner my time also. It's only 2 p.m. here right now, so I'm gonna have dinner my time. And then I'm gonna take a nap. And then whenever I wake up from that nap, I'm gonna stream some RE3. No, I'm not having dinner now. I'm just saying it's 2 p.m. right now. But I'm not having dinner right now. I'll have dinner in a couple hours. And then I'll take a nap. And then I'll play. So in like 10 hours, basically. What if you take a 9-hour nap? Well, then it'll be in longer. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't have a set schedule. Like, I'm not, you guys, yeah, like, don't stay up for it. I'm not gonna be back in like 4 hours. I'm not gonna be back in like 5 hours. I'm probably gonna be back in like 10. Don't stay up for it. Like, it's not what we're doing. It's not what we're doing. It's not what we're doing. But yeah, if you want to know when, make sure that you well, I mean, obviously, if it's the morning, you should stay up for it. Oh, guys. I'm talking like if it's late. Come on. It's gonna be a long time, is what I'm trying to say. If you want to know approximately when it's gonna happen, around what time it might possibly happen, you can just follow me on Twitter, because I'll probably post it there and be like, hey, getting ready. Peace. I'm doing double peace signs so you guys can see it. Getting ready. It's gonna happen soon. Woo! You know, whatever. Yeah. But thank you guys for hanging out for a bit now. I don't know why you wanted to, but, you know, I'm happy you did. Hopefully you guys have fun, and thank you for letting me be entertained while I also tried out some new settings and stuff. Very coolio. But I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for hanging out. I hear a present. Where is it? It's an egg one. Fuck you. No, no, where is it? I laid this egg.